Ray Boy, are you ready? Yes, sir. Matty B, are you ready?
Always.
D Murph, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Jakey Boy, are you ready?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what's in your pants. Get on the floor, it's time to dance. Pull up on your block with my Glock. Up next is Cox and Stocks.
Oh my gosh.
Very aggressive.
That's right. It's time for Cox and Stocks. Now, here are your hosts, Dizzy, Rayboy, and Lil Nugget.
Woo! Hey, Nicole, I don't know how you do it, but your voice sounds more and more beautiful every single week. Thank you so much for that song once again. I am one of your co-hosts here, RJ Smitty, Rayboy in the house. Rayboy, how you going? Hey, thanks for asking. I am feeling damn good. Am a little nervous coming into this week. There are 7 games left, so anything could happen, but we'll see. I'm joined to my left on Discord, the one and only Colts and Vikings fan, Matty B. Woo!
Ooh.
Matt, how you doing, pal?
It's rough out here, boys.
Why is that?
0-2 for the teams, and tied with Dakota again. So it's rough out here.
Hey, look on the bright side. Anything could happen, right?
Yeah, Sam Darnold's my quarterback. That's a Brett side. Anthony Richardson's my quarterback. That's a Brett side. Getting sacked 10 times. That's a Brett side.
Oh, we'll get into that game. To his left on Discord, the Chiefs fan, D Murph. Woo! Woo, woo, woo! D Murph, how you feeling, pal?
I'm feeling pretty good. Matt had me a little nervous this week just because of the Commanders-Bucks game. So Sunday night, I was going into Monday like, damn, dude. If the Vikings pull this off, it's going to be a little rough for me. But again, we kind of talked about this. Me and Matt kind of have the same situation as you and Jake going on, where for the longest time, Jake was right there, and then you'd get one up on him, and then he'd get one up on you. And it's just kind of going back and forth. And that's basically what Matt and I have been doing for like the last 3 or 4 weeks. And so it is keeping it a little spicy. I'm really actually hoping this comes down to like the Super Bowl. I think that'd be fun.
There's a chance you guys passing games back and forth like playing Olympic tennis. Like, no, you have the lead.
Yeah,
You have the
a
lead.
relay.
Yeah. And so it's definitely making it's starting to kind of make me a little nervous because it's like, fuck, dude, one game that can be all it takes, honestly.
Yeah,
because me and Matt really weren't that different in a lot of these games. It was 2 of them this week out of the 6. So.
I'm not gonna lie. While we're at it, I know Jake's turn to see how he's doing. I was fearful of the Bucks game that night, Sunday night. I'm like, oh fuck, I should switch. And then for whatever reason, I was like, just let it ride, I guess. And then when that hit, I was like, oh, I'm sold. I'm golden. Like, oh, too easy. And the Vikings just dropped fucking the ball like it was New Year's Eve. Good gosh.
Dude, their O-line terrible.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
We'll talk about it. But yeah, Matt, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like Monday, I was like, maybe I should just switch to the Vikings because then Matt will be one up on me, regardless, and I can live with that for now because there's again 7 more games and hopefully I can get a sneaky somewhere. But let's look at the Rams. So
yeah, good on you. That's not easy to do.
I was actually kind of surprised you didn't switch to the Rams.
Nah, I mean I trust. I honestly felt confident in the Vikings. I really did. I know they had a bad week the week before, but I was like, oh, they'll get a week to work on it and be fine. No big deal. So. Plus, I knew you'd call me a pussy if I switched to the Rams, and so I was like, fuck, we're riding it out.
And to his left on Discord, the Lions fan, Dizzy. Woo! Hey, Dizzy, how you going?
Feeling good. Really, really excited to talk about the first game of this past week. I just got some
Oh.
questions, just
Oh,
Yeah,
some
no.
tidbits. Just wondering, but I don't want to take up as much time as these two idiots did. So, yep, that's how I'm feeling.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Shots getting fired.
Oh, somebody wanted to win.
I mean, you got to be a little stupid to bet Justin Herbert in the wild card, right? Just a little. I don't know. What do I know though?
Oh, I
Well,
thought you called me stupid. I thought you were calling us stupid for talking about the game before we introducing you. I thought
Well,
that's what you were
yeah,
talking
that
about.
part too. That part too. Kind of took away my limelight. That's okay.
Well, how about we talk about Justin Herbert in this recap, starting with the first game that happened on Saturday.
Oh my gosh!
Let's let
you
Jake
know-
go
What
ahead
the
and
heck
start this.
happened?
You know what,
Let's
Jake?
let Jake go ahead
yeah,
and start
Jake.
this.
Yeah, you
Yep.
go ahead first.
Okay.
Just give us a rundown.
Whoa. Look, Justin
Yeah,
Herbert, 4 picks. Okay, 1 of them was definitely not his. 3 of them, little rough. 14 for 32, under 50%. Look at the AR numbers right here. What the hell? And what's your favorite? What's one of your favorite football sayings? What's one of your favorite? Defense wins championships, right? Okay. Chargers are the #1 defense. Wait, hold on. Checks notes. Who they lose against? Probably another team with. Oh wait, the sophomore slump C.J. Strouds. Oh my God! Actually lit up this defense. Justin Herbert had no fucking shot in this game from the first snap of the ball. You could just tell he was looking nervous. Texans, home dogs, fucking playoff game. Easy slam. Easy. Oh, any thoughts from the Herbert lovers in here about Justin Herbert being 0-2 and Jaden Daniels being 1-0 in the playoffs? Any thoughts?
Spoiler alert, we're not there yet.
CJ Stroud also has more playoff wins than Justin Herbert as
Yes,
well,
yes,
just in
yes,
case you're
yes.
wondering.
Ryan, you want to
Yeah.
take it?
Two rookies, basically.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear excuses.
I'm not going to say excuse. I thought the first half was good. Obviously, both teams played bad. I thought the Texans were trying to lose the game. CJ Stroud, up until the last drive, he still looked like he was in his sophomore slump. And then a 3rd and 16 botched
Scored 10
snap.
points in the second quarter.
Hold on.
Okay.
Can I go?
You said in the second half, and he scored 10 points in the second quarter.
No,
So.
I know. In the first half, he still had his sophomore slump. You can score 10 points and look shit. Look at AR. He could score 30 points and still look bad. So how many points you score isn't good. And I said, up until the last drive in the second quarter, he looked bad. And then 3rd and 16, the botched snap. He rolls out to the right, getting blitzed, throws like a 30-yard dot to Xavier Hutchinson, wide open in the middle of the
Amazing
field.
throw.
Yeah, great. Yeah. And then that momentum just carried them into the second half. Chargers had no answer to do on defense. I don't know if they tried to do man or zone, but I don't remember. But whatever they're doing was not working. Oh, it was man coverage because Nico just kept beating the dude, the one-on-one coverage. It wasn't even close. Yeah, Sherbert played terrible. There's no excuse around it. I mean, granted, he had outside of the drops, two of them going to becoming interceptions. That team had a minimum of 6 drops that I could count. But outside of that, regardless of that, he still played bad. So that's not even a full excuse. He played bad. Yeah, I mean, he played bad. He couldn't win in the playoffs for the second time in his career. Not a good look. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo what Matt said. I have no excuses, except the drops. And then something you might notice on the screen here. How many yards did Herbert throw for here? What is that number?
242.
Okay, and how many yards did Ladd McConkey have?
197.
All right, so the other set of backup receivers, or dudes you never even heard of, accounted for the extra 50 yards. There is one weapon on that team. Well, I mean, you could say J.K. Dobbins is a weapon, but he only had the ball. He only ran 9 times, so they shut down that run game. Other than that, yeah, he played like shit. And what did I say off the show? I will not say another good thing about him until he wins a playoff game. I will not praise him. I will not say he deserves money. I will not say he's elite.
Man.
I will not say anything until he wins a playoff game. I'm off the bandwagon. I'm off. Won't say anything. Won't say anything. I'm done. I'm done with it.
Well, don't join my bandwagon because it's about to get fucking crowded. Okay, it's about to get crowded. Up in this bitch.
Yeah, you're the only
It
one
was
in it.
crowded.
There's no room.
No, I was the first
Dude.
one. I was the first one on the fucking bandwagon for Justin Herbert sucking years ago.
Okay.
Any thoughts, Dakota?
No. I mean, I didn't love Justin Herbert to begin with. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback, but obviously doesn't look good. He does. But dude, Twitter afterwards was so fucking funny.
Yeah, right.
All the memes coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, next game. The Steelers at the Ravens, minus 9.5 points for the Ravens. And the score, it's a 2-score game here, but this was an
They stopped
ass-kicking.
trying.
Yeah,
They stopped trying.
this was an ass-kicking
Wasn't
the
close.
Ravens gave the Steelers. And, Jake, that Steelers pick didn't work out for you there, pal.
No, I mean, based on history, I think it was a sound pick. But their past 6 games have looked horrible. I was kind of hoping that maybe a playoffs would put a fire under them. George Pickens had a great touchdown.
Yeah, that little spin,
But honestly,
whatever.
their defense sucked ass. TJ Watt didn't do jack shit. And Lamar is just fucking crazy. So,
And that's not true.
there's-
TJ Watt had 5 missed tackles. He did something.
Oh, okay. He did less than nothing, I guess. Fucking yeah, it was bad. I was really hoping they could play off, like it was 14-28. That's only off a 9.5 spread. It's not the worst ever.
No.
Like it almost hit, quote unquote. But it's not. It was
Out of
definitely
curiosity-
way farther apart.
Out of curiosity, if you're the defensive coordinator, and this question to you, Jacob, because you picked the Steelers, if you, because obviously they do the zone reads. You fake the handoff to Mark
Henry.
or you keep it, right? Derrick Henry. If you're this DC and you have a whole week to game plan, who do you prep for? Do you tell them, okay, TJ Watt, you're gonna go after Mark or Derrick Henry, or you're gonna go after Lamar? I'm serious.
Well, that was
genuinely.
apparently the thing, right? It was like
They
TJ Watt
told
just
him.
hit Derrick Henry
Yes.
no matter what, which
Yes.
is fine. You have to plan for Lamar though, and it's like we'll just deal with Lamar. That's what it felt like. It was like TJ hit Derrick Henry, we'll deal with Lamar. It's like you just can't deal with Lamar. Like they had no plan. What was his rushing yards that game?
He had 75, I think it was. Ryan, check it.
Jeez,
Jeez. 81.
And he was.
81. No, yeah, I mean when you have
But Henry had
over
186.
when you have over 250 rushing yards, some quarterbacks didn't even throw for that.
They had
So,
299. They had 299 actually.
Oh yeah, total. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
total.
I was talking about the 2 players. Fucking-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of the other guys, but Mark
who do you
Andrews
stop?
had rushing. What the fuck? He had 2 carries.
Yeah, remember
I
on
don't
the
know. I don't
QB
know.
sneaks.
I think you game plan. I don't know, dude. I kind of would want a game plan for Lamar because I think he would want to keep it more than often than not. But then Derrick Henry has 25 fucking carries, so I don't know. I don't know how you stop that team. It's gonna be interesting to watch Buffalo try to deal with it.
Yeah. The only thing I'll say real quick is I think, and this is not the best term, but I feel like the Chiefs got a little lucky in terms of the matchup because now Buffalo and Bills have to go to war just to go against the Chiefs the week after.
Yeah.
Where the Chiefs are like, we can just prop our feet up, drink a beer, eat some chips. So they don't have to worry about the stress about Lamar Jackson and Henry and Josh Allen. It's the or factor for them. They're like, all right. Hopefully they get beat up enough.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it's gonna. I mean, we'll talk about it later, but the Lions and Commanders. It's like
Yeah,
we have
true.
the Commanders as a.
I mean, personally, I would think you have to keep Lamar in the pocket, no matter what. If you're gonna beat the team, make Lamar purely a thrower. So
yes. Yep.
So in my opinion, I think if you stop Henry, I think that's what their mentality was. You stop Henry, you make Lamar stay in the pocket. The problem is Lamar Said, "Fuck this. That's scat. That's skirt. I'm gone."
Yep. Gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Broncos at the Bills. Thought it would be a good game. Started out a good game, and then it kind of fell off the wagon there for the Broncos. They get kind of smoked, 7-31. Anything to say about this game? I mean, Josh Allen did Superman things. Yeah.
The touchdown was incredible by Ty Johnson, the third string running
Oh
back.
yeah, the fucking
Incredible.
the sliding
Diving.
catch, and he
Yeah.
kept his foot up. Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
Bo Nix had his first, obviously the only touchdown of the game. That second play he threw, that was a great tutty. But
Yeah.
The only thing I don't understand is why they only elected to throw the ball 22 times, and they didn't. And really, in the third quarter, by the end of the third quarter, he had only thrown 14 times. Why did they only throw 14 times by the end of the third quarter? Is beyond me.
Didn't they only have the ball for like 18 minutes? Yeah, they only had the ball for 18
Right.
minutes.
that's
But-
ridiculous. Whoa!
Yeah.
They had the ball
But-
for 18 minutes.
That's because first down, second down, run play, stop. Run play, stop again. So now it's 3rd and 8. Why are you throwing the ball 8 yards on 3rd down? Why don't you throw it on 2nd down? Or, maybe first down every once in a while. They got behind the sticks. That's the biggest thing against that team.
Yeah.
And then real quick, Sean Payton, I don't know why, but he went out of his way to say that the Chiefs were ready to play the Broncos were ready to play the Chiefs this week. He said that today. Like,
Yeah,
why the fuck are you coming out and saying that shit?
Yeah, that bro, he's got your
Ass kicked.
if you can't beat Buffalo, you're not beating the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Whether you think who's better or not, they're
Exactly.
more or less on equal grounds if you really want to take it somewhere. And it's like, nah, bro. Yeah, it's not happening.
I will say shout out to Drake and Ryan. They called it was going to be a blowout. You guys just had a bad feeling saying you could think this could be like a 38-10 game, 43 to 10 game. You guys said that, so hats off. You guys were right on the money.
Well, honestly, I thought it was going to snow for some reason. I was thinking it was going to be like a snowy
Yeah, I
game
did
that
too.
Bo Nix was just not ready for. And and when I thought it was sunny, I was like, uh-oh. So,
Well, I mean, look, even at halftime, like the score was only 7-10 at halftime. Like, I mean, it's
Right.
still kind of like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, but
And-
the drives though was like, hey, they scored on their second play of their first drive, and
Yeah.
after that it was just nothing. So it was 7-10, but like
Yeah.
they weren't doing anything.
Yeah. And the next game, the Packers at the Eagles. And I don't know how I feel about this game. Green Bay's defense looked pretty good. Eagles' offense looked like dog water. I know they won by 12, but
Dakota, you're a huge Eagles fan now.
Yeah, they're my NFC team for sure.
how did you feel about the Eagles' performance?
I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's definitely gonna be depending on the spread, man. This Eagles Rams game is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Saquon did Saquon things. Jalen just doesn't look like he's there. And I know it's his first game back in 3 weeks, and hopefully, he got the rust kicked off him. I know Matt and Brian love to preach this, and I'm starting to understand it. If you're gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. I think I did see something along the lines of Jalen Hurts being I didn't have a concussion. He was doing a press conference or something. It's I'm that's not what everyone else is telling us, dude. He just didn't look confident, I think. 131 yards, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got your fucking number one wide receiver fucking reading Moby Dick, as Dave Portnoy would say.
And
Yeah,
10 yards receiving. That's fucking hilarious.
So somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody was saying, I watched this little video, and it was that might be a message from A.J. Brown saying, being hey, I'm not getting the ball to nobody's passing the ball to me. I'm just going to check out and do my own thing. He's sending a message.
I could see that. Maybe that's just how he decompresses it. Genuinely, that's how
it could be. Who knows?
Because again, would you rather have the OBJ Pickens diva attitude of throwing tantrums on the sideline?
No, not at all.
Or would you rather him just decompress, read a book? I'm genuinely.
Yeah, I'd the way AJ Brown, because I don't really know a lot about him, but he seems like a pretty down to earth guy. There were rumors earlier this season he wasn't happy that he wasn't in the ball. yada yada yada. But I mean, from what I've seen, like him and Saquon get along, him and Jalen get along. Like it's like maybe he's just maybe that is the way he decompresses. Maybe he isn't happy that he isn't getting the ball as much as he thinks he should, but they're winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and that was the same thing with Saquon. Like, I guess
He didn't want to score.
he didn't want to score that last drive. He
Pissed
just
me
went
off.
down.
Yep.
And he was like, "Why risk anybody getting hurt? Like, that was a win right there. I just need,
AJ Brown doesn't give a fuck if they win. It was made apparent a few locker room interviews ago where he was pissed that they beat fucking somebody.
Really?
Yes. He was pissed because he didn't catch the ball. He got like one target or something like that.
Yeah.
He does not give a fuck if they win. He wants the ball. He's not reading that book if he has fucking 5 catches for 150 yards and they're losing. I promise you that. That guy is just...
Yeah,
I think it's kind of pussy.
Yeah. I'd say it's concerning because it's like, normally these guys, and at least the quarterback, like after a drive, will go over and have that fucking tablet and being like, okay, I see, reviewing plays. There'll be dudes on the sideline like, come on, man, stay in it. We got to stay in this game. And if, like, every time they showed the Eagles sideline, everybody's just sitting there like this.
They did look bored. I agree with that.
Just like,
Uninterested.
whatever. I don't care. I'm a fucking whip
bad
out my
vibes.
Game Boy and start trying to catch
I will
me
say
a
that
joke.
is a little strange. I think,
Yeah.
but I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Jake or Ryan. The rumors of them not being friends, or I'm not happy with each other. I think that got overblown, considering AJ Brown is a godfather of Jalen Hurts' son.
I didn't know that, but I still believe they're not friends. I mean, look, they got into a fight. Their makeup session was, hey, bring everyone in and watch them dap each other up. And then he continues to complain about not getting targets and reads fucking self-help books on the sideline when he has 1 for 10 when they're blowing out the Packers.
Moby Dick
Like,
is a self-help book now.
Well, it wasn't Moby Dick, but it was like a self-help book.
Oh,
that he
that's
was
good.
reading.
He needs self-help. That's good.
I thought it
That's
was the Bible or
self-reflection.
something at first. I thought he was reading Bible verses.
They announced what it was, some self-help book.
It's like inner excellence, like how to be the
yeah,
greatest
like-
ever or some shit like that.
That sounds like
How to get my quarterback to target me.
Like there's no like going there's no spark. There's no with Kittle's a great example. He does not care if he gets the ball and everybody knows it. He's there to win games. AJ Brown is an absolute diva.
Yep.
And watch the Rams lock his just what I'm telling you, man, they're gonna fucking trigger his ass. It's gonna be so
Probably.
funny.
He's gonna be whipping
And then
out
it's gonna
that
be a
book
conference room. Fucking. So why didn't you get AJ Brown the ball? Or AJ Brown, why didn't you think you get the ball? I don't know. Talk to Hurts. I don't know. Talk to coach. Like, it's just gonna be stupid shit like that, dude. They're not friends, and they don't like each other. It's very obvious.
Yeah. I just don't
They're not
understand.
talking to each other on the sidelines or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand, like, going to after a drive, going to the sideline, whipping out a book instead of getting with your offense and your OC and being like, hey, on this next drive, we want to do this on first, we want to do this on second down. If we get in this situation, we want to do that. And instead he's just like, whatever.
So, I don't know the timing. When did he bring the book out? Because that means, was he planning to do it the whole time, or was it after halftime? And then he's like, "Fuck, I'm bringing my book with me."
I don't remember.
From my understanding,
Because that is just so strange.
from my understanding, apparently Jalen said that he's seen him with that book a lot, but he's never seen him read it until now.
Doing some fucking
So-
LeBron shit, dude.
Yep, well, Brian
Yeah.
doesn't mean what I thought.
He's on the first page.
Yep. Pretends to read it, doesn't know what it's about, and then says, "Yeah, I have it. Right. I'm still getting through it."
All right. Enough of Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, sophomore island drama, whatever the fuck. Commanders at the Bucks. Wow,
Good game.
a thriller. A thriller. The
Yeah,
Commanders
yeah.
doink it in for the
Doink.
win, and dare I say, upset the Bucks. I
Yeah.
guess it's an upset based on the spread, but they
Yeah.
they fly down to Tampa and knock the Bucks out of the playoffs.
Going
Wow.
to division.
I can't believe this. How did
Yeah.
this happen, Matt? How did this happen?
Jane Daniels is officially Rookie of the Year. I know the voting's already stopped before this game. I get that. But this game, and at least the eyes of the viewers, solidified Jane Daniels is a real deal.
Yep.
dude is just dude wants to win. I think him and Terry McCollum are a real good duo together. I think him and Dan Quinn are a good duo together. I think this proved that Dan Quinn deserved another head coaching job outside of Atlanta, and that he probably should have been considered for the Cowboys job besides McCarthy. If it wasn't for McCarthy, credit the coordinator. I can't think of his name. Tylen Boy.
Kingsbury.
Yeah,
Kingsbury.
thanks, Kingsbury. Thank you. Proves he's a good OC, and as long as he stays an OC, like that team, I said it before the game. They played with house money, and they just don't give a fuck. They go for the most fourth downs, and they convert the most fourth downs at a historic rate, like 87%. Oh my gosh! They're a fun team to watch. They really are.
Very good team. Very good team. Hey, I should have believed in them. I should have. I mean,
You're Baker, bro.
yeah, I am. But like, I live in Virginia now. Like, how I should have took them. Didn't work out for me. Bucks go
Baker's
home.
not even the problem either. He went
No.
15 for 18. They should have thrown the ball way more. Mike Evans
I think so,
was
too.
dominating Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
He pegged him to death.
But the fans around here, they are hyped. They are hyped big time around here in the DMV area.
Hey,
What are the
Ryan,
radio
you
shows
better
saying?
be careful, man. You might want to call into work if the Commanders either end up winning or losing, because
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Lock
Yeah.
the doors.
be like, hey, can I request work from home for the next couple of
Or the
weeks?
windows.
There's gonna be parades everywhere. Like, it's gonna be
It's
wild.
gonna get gnarly.
Yeah. And the last game of the weekend, wild card weekend, the Vikings at the Rams. Matt, these Vikings.
All I'm going to say is I called it, okay? Sam Darnold has an issue of holding on to the ball too long, and that issue continued to show. We saw cracks of it throughout the season, especially later on in the season. I said, you guys don't understand. He holds on to the ball too long. He tries to do these spins when he's not a spinning quarterback, gets sacked. He was sacked fucking 9 times. I can't imagine how many. I can't imagine
it
how many
was
times
10.
he was. Yeah, I think maybe it was 10. I think he had bench, and then the 10th was on the backup.
Oh, okay.
I
Set a record for most yards lost from sacks in a playoff game too, at 82 yards.
yeah. Just motherfucker's stupid.
That record was set, by the way, in 1967.
Wow.
Dude, he was easily on track to get some kind of 50 for 3 fucking deal.
Yeah.
And these past 2 games just lit up on fire.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now
the
at the
Joker money.
most he's gonna get tagged, right? The most. There's
Nope.
no shot he gets fucking anything more than that, which is like what, 41 or something like that.
No, I think it's like 45 now.
45, whatever
Yeah.
it is, at most.
Hey, that's 45 mil though.
Yeah,
Like,
it
Yeah,
is.
man, that's still a fuckload of
fucking,
money.
I'll take it.
I think of the Joker meme when he burns all of the money, and he goes, "It's not about the money. It's about sending a message." He sent a message, all right. That's who. He. I mean, unfortunately, that's why Darnold has been on 4 teams in 4 years. Okay, because of shit like that. He was just lucky that this year he had Kevin O'Connell with a great scheme and a great offensive weapons around him. And dude, he had guys wide open again. Give him the fucking ball. Jefferson was pissed. He was not a happy camper.
Also, I will say the Vikings O-line was like a wet paper bag.
Yeah, they
that
played
game.
bad.
They
They
were
did.
pretty fucking bad.
Horrible.
Well, also that Rams D-line, oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh
They
my
were not
goodness.
fucking around.
They blitzed and blitzed and blitzed. Yeah.
And that's the
Gotta take
same
advantage of it.
thing Dan Campbell did.
Yeah.
Yep.
They copied exactly his game plan, and
Yeah.
that's what
Yeah.
I said, that these if any coach was gonna do it, Sean McVay was gonna do it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he looks scared, man. And it's just so weird to see like a 14-3 season, or I guess before that 14-2, and then
Yeah.
the 2 biggest games
Collapse.
like just crumbles.
Yep.
Like he had a bad game against the Jags. Every quarterback has a bad game in the season. It
Right.
happens. But still, you're 14-2. Like
Yeah.
still, and just it just looked like a completely different person these last 2 games. Really bad.
What's insane to me is they went 14-4 and they lost to 2 teams the entire year.
Yeah.
just the Rams and Lions.
Yeah,
Ouch.
fascinating. I mean, you don't see that every 10 years. Maybe we'll have a year like this where you 14-4 and the 4 losses are to 2 teams. Like the fuck.
And not only that with this game which is also like kind of brings up a point of why I'm totally against having seedings determine home games. This was a home game for the Vikings.
Bro,
This was a home game for the Vikings. It was fucking 54% Vikings fans.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
And they flew. The Rams had to fucking literally evacuate, run away from their fucking house. While they're playing the game, their literal fucking families are on fire, and they still win. So like, make the divisional fucking something, because obviously, the Vikings did not deserve shit because they fucking looked horrible.
I think that's a buff for the LA Rams. Like, there's a tragedy. There's something horrific going on in your hometown. Think of New Orleans. The year after Katrina.
Well,
yeah,
it was
I
2
get
years
that.
after.
You're doing it for your city type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say though, and Ryan can attest, Rams actually had the worst. LA historically had the worst home attendance rate of home fans.
Yep.
They get
They have
dominated
no
by
fans.
opposing teams every single week. So this is no outlier. The 54%. I'm just being honest. I get what you're saying, Jake. I get it. I'm just saying that's what it is for them every single week already at home.
Yep.
They always have more visiting fans than home fans.
Dude,
People in
every time-
LA,
Well, they're
people in LA
49ers
do
fans,
not-
right?
They're Niners fans.
Yes.
Yeah. Every time Niners come down, SoFi is full of red jerseys.
literally.
Right,
Yes.
right. Well, that makes sense though, because they used to be in St. Louis.
Right.
It-
Yes.
Right.
But
But
I'm
the
just-
NFL
I'm just,
so
like,
desperately wants a team in LA. Now they have
Yeah.
2 of them, and
Right.
nobody shows up.
No one. Yes.
Yeah.
I
It's
get what you're
just crazy
saying.
how they earned a home game and
Yeah.
had to leave. Like, oh my,
Yes.
whew.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just, I hope I do not want fucking. That's fun. I mean, it was like you watched a fucking historical event happen. A 14 and fucking 2 or 3 team got slaughtered
Slaughtered.
in
Yeah.
the wild
Yeah.
card.
Yeah.
Dude,
Bad
Matthew
matchup.
Stafford right out of the gates throwing fucking 50-yard bombs down the field.
Dude, that was a
Yeah.
crazy drive.
Yeah.
He did it
He
like
didn't give a
4
fuck.
Yeah,
Nope.
he did it like 4 times.
But then
I'm
they kind
surprised
of.
Sam Darnold only had 1 pick.
I will say after halftime, it feel like LA just kind of like, all right, we're good. We're not gonna try anymore. Because Puka didn't go off. Cooper didn't go off. Like after halftime, it just felt like they stopped trying.
Yeah, because I remember I went to bed and it was like 24 to something. I was like,
24.
oh my god, this shit's gonna be a blowout. And I woke up and it was just like 27. Like, huh, damn, that's kind of concerning a little bit. But I don't know how hard they were playing in that second
Yeah, I
half.
don't
But
either.
Higbee didn't
Something
come
to
back
think
in,
about.
did he?
I don't think so.
Higbee?
Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, he got out
no.
before halftime, and
He went-
he had the
he-
most receiving yards for them.
He actually had the most
Really?
yards in the
Damn.
first quarter. It was all first quarter. He went to the hospital.
Yeah,
Oh,
got it
damn.
for a chest injury.
that's
Yep.
crazy, dude. That like Puka 44 yards, Cup 29, fucking Robinson 23. Like all these people have. He's just
Nothing.
dicing it out to everybody, man. Just fucking spreading
Yeah.
the cheese. That's funny.
But he said, if you would have told me before the game that Puka will only have 44 and Cooper will only have 29, I think Vikings
You would
win.
think the Vikings won. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it
Wild
didn't,
game. Wild game.
didn't pan
Wild
out
card
that
weekend.
way.
Hey, we had a good weekend. That was a good week for first week.
It was an okay wild card week. The Commanders Bucks game was the best one, and then everything else was kind of, the average point differential. You guys know what it was? Besides counting out the Bucks game, if you don't include the Bucks game, the average point differential was 18.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow. Damn.
Talk about your blowouts. Yeah, I mean, just looking
Yeah.
at it here. All right, well, for the standings this week, a 3-way tie for second place with 3 wins and 3 losses
Woo,
in Wild
50%
Card
again.
Weekend. Matty B, Dizzy, and D Murph. Woo! We'll go down the list here. Matty B, any picks you're regretting here?
For sure, I would say the Broncos won because that was one I should have went with the Bills.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the only one, or is there like a?
No, I mean
Love her.
Chargers. I felt confident in because Texans played bad the whole regular season, and I thought the Vikings would rebound from their bad loss to Detroit. So I hadn't. Besides that, no. Mm-mm.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Jake, any picks looking back on? Wish you had that one back.
Probably just the Packers game. I forgot that they do horrible against playoff teams. So yeah, probably just that one.
Fair enough. Dakota, any regrets here?
Yeah, I'm on board with Matt. Just the Broncos game. I don't know. Like I was like, oh, dude, that's kind of a spread, you know. And it's the Broncos. They got a good defense. Didn't show up. So
Unfortunate. Well, in first place this week in Wild Card Weekend with 4 wins, 2 losses. Myself, Ray Boy. Woo!
Congratulations.
Give it up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
thank you.
any pick you regret? Out of I guess 2.
Yeah, the only one is definitely the Commanders pick. Should have went with the hometown team. I just figured it's on the road. Hey, Jaden, you had a great rookie season.
Yeah, we did say
Better
that.
luck next year. You know,
Yep.
at least you took the team to the playoffs, but they showed out. That's about it. So, for the overall rankings now,
Wow.
tied, ladies and gentlemen, going into the divisional round.
Ugh.
Tied for third
stressful.
place with 137 wins, 141 losses. Matty B and D Murph.
That's
Woo!
ridiculous.
Woo!
And again, I can't get over 50% on a week. This is insane.
It's coming down to the wire here. It's coming down to the wire for you two. And in second place with 145 wins, 133 losses, Dizzy. Woo! And in first place with 150 wins, setting a personal best record, and 128 losses, myself, Ray Boy. Woo!
Wow. 150 club.
150.
My goal, I don't think my goal is to catch you anymore, although it's theoretically so possible, but I want to hit the 150 club with you. So that's my goal.
Fair enough. Hey, 7
I
games
also
left.
want to hit the 150 goal.
Of
It's
losses?
possible.
I don't think it's possible.
We'll see about that.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, let's get
He's
into
gonna-
Wait,
this
sneaky
week.
pick, sneaky
Whoa.
pick.
Oh yeah,
Sneaky,
sorry,
sneaky.
my bad,
Oh
my bad,
my
my bad,
God.
my bad. That's on me, that's
Oh,
on me, that's on me. Hey,
what's
chill,
going
chill,
on
chill,
here?
chill. And now it's time for sneaky picks with D Murph. Woo!
Well, it's really not even that exciting anymore. But
That was my fault.
only one person decided to have sneaky picks this week, and one was
tried.
stolen.
Yep.
Ooh.
Sorry.
So
The only reason I switched to the Vikings was strictly because I wanted to try to get a game up on Ryan. That's
No, I get it.
literally
I
the
get
only
it.
reason.
I tried
So,
though. For the record, I tried.
So Matt got a sneaky pick stolen from Jake. Ended up not working out for either one of them. I think looking back on it, when I was doing sneaky picks just like an hour ago, it would have been so fucking funny if Jake didn't switch, because Matt would have been under 50% for sneaky picks. And then I would be above him. But we're tied still in sneaky
Yeah.
picks, Matt. Something needs to change here. So, nothing's changed for me, Matt, and Ryan. Jake, though, he had 3 sneaky picks this week.
Damn.
Only one of them hit. So he went from 56.8% to 55.3%. Not
The one that
terrible.
hit was
He's
the
still above
Chargers
50.
one.
Yep.
So,
Well, hey.
you
Still
know.
above 50. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, that was sneaky picks with D Murph.
Wow, wait.
And now
Oh my god.
it's time for the
Look at that.
divisional round weekend. Welcome to the show, Dan, our guest co-host here. I'm going to pass the hosting to Dizzy. Woo-woo!
Yes, I updated
Oh.
the sheet here. If you could pull up Sportsbook, Ryan, just to make sure
Yep.
the spreads are here. If we look, the eliminated column has been updated.
Yes, it
with a
has.
Big ass bolt across the fucking elimination
It
box
doesn't
there.
even
Just
fit.
to,
That's very big.
yeah, very big.
I wonder who did that.
So yeah, our first game are the Stroud Boys versus the Commander and Chief
Oh, that's
Dakota. You are not a Stroud boy.
No,
How
I'm
do you
not.
feel about
Not
the
that I don't.
Chiefs?
Not that I dislike him. It's just I'm not a
Is that a play on the soy boy?
No, it's a play on the Proud Boys or whatever the fuck, the pro-Trump
Oh,
Nazis or
okay.
whatever. The Proud Boys.
Okay.
It's Stroud Boys.
um. uh, dude, 8.5 for the Chiefs is kind of insane after Texas blew out the fucking Chargers. But you know what? I'm sticking to my guns here. Give me the Chiefs.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
gonna go with the Chiefs here.
Fair enough. Any
That's all.
reasons, or
That's
just
really
you're just
all I have to
feeling
say.
it?
The thing that worries me is they have been gone for about 3 weeks now.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
And so that kind of worries me, but I think they needed it.
Yeah, they're playing good. They're on a hot streak.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this is when, Patrick Mahomes really starts showing up. Hopefully Kelsey
playoff
really starts showing up. Everyone's starting to get healthy again.
Yep. Everyone is. Yeah.
Like I think the only person who's not is it Rice?
Rasheed Rice. Yeah, he's up for the
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, he's the only one that's not come back, but Pacheco's back.
Yep. Hardman's
Um,
back.
Yeah, it's. I think now that they have their squad together minus one, hopefully the Texans just choke, and
Yeah,
the
fair
Chiefs
enough.
just pop the fuck off.
Matt,
But
you
I'm
hate
going
the
with my
Chiefs
team.
and Mahomes.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
I wouldn't say hate is a very strong word. That's very evil intent. I actually have a strong dislike for both.
Call me
teams.
evil intent, like
Yeah,
me in a limo.
Who
That's
said
an
it?
Eminem lyric.
Yeah, who said it?
Eminem.
What year? Alabama.
Reason to be murdered by
What year?
2019.
Hey Ryan, what show are we on right now?
Cox and Stocks.
Who's
Oh,
the
I thought
host?
we were on MTV for a second. Okay, my bad.
Oh, yeah. Don't get us a copyright strike, guys.
What are you feeling, Matt? Big spread, 8.5 against the Texans, who just had a very high scoring game.
Yeah, they did. I'm still gonna go with the Chiefs though. Reason being, again, Texans try to give the game away in the first half. They really did try to give that game away. They have, outside of Nico, they don't have anyone that scares me. Obviously, they have the running back and Joe Mixon, who I do like, but Chiefs have a good pass defense. I just think they're the better team, more playoff experience. I think Stroud is easy. I think they can get under Stroud's skin and make him uncomfortable. And when he is, it looks like he wants to cry on the sideline. And playoffs is about experience, and I trust Mahomes. I mean, there's no reason not to. I'll be honest.
Yep. Fair enough. Ryan, you are our second Chiefs and Mahomes hater. How are you feeling?
Real fast, just to confirm, because I was flexing my Zen. You did say Chiefs, Matt, right?
I did, yes. Thank you for confirmation. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a Texans pick for you, Matt.
I don't trust. I don't. I know. I understand that because of spread, but I do not trust that Texans offense.
Okay, I feel that.
And I just want to say, because I checked earlier, this game actually opened at 6.5.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
What,
yes.
did someone get hurt or something?
No, but all the money.
All the money went on to the Chiefs.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, man. 8.5's a lot of points. And, like, these what the fuck? I don't know why FanDuel keeps doing that. I mean, the Chiefs they only win by, like, 3 points.
They played it early this year and they blew out the
Yeah.
Texans.
Oh, okay. I mean,
But in their last few games, they've scored a bunch too.
Yes.
let me see here. Because I'm leaning Texans here to cover. I don't think they'll win.
Yeah, obviously.
Right.
Let's see. They blew out the Broncos, or they got destroyed by the Broncos. My
That
bad.
was
Yeah,
that
they
was
can.
third
Yeah.
stringers though.
Yeah.
Look at the Texans game.
I just had yeah. Yeah, I mean 8 points. But this is
It wasn't even that
8.5.
close. I know it says 8, but that game wasn't even that close.
Oof. I'm going with the Texans here. I'm going with the Texans.
Just a feeling.
Just a feeling here. I don't know, like, because I think it's one thing, like, if you, or maybe it's the same thing. I don't really know. But like, if a player like Jalen Hurts gets concussed and he's out for 3 weeks, recovering, and then he comes back and he's shaking off the rust and whatever. But the Chiefs aren't necessarily hurt; they're just resting for 3 weeks.
But they can still practice. Jalen Hurts not practicing for 3 weeks.
Right. That's why I'm like, but are they gonna come out here and just open up 15 cans of whoop ass on these guys? Like, and it's a home game for them too. But like, I mean, the Texans.
Arrowhead is gonna be rowdy.
Dude, Arrowhead is
gonna be
crazy.
blasting. Yeah.
Arrowhead is crazy environment.
Yes.
Like, it is. Dude, even I went to a fucking preseason game and
Yeah.
it was so loud.
Oh yeah. It's the
It's
loudest stadium.
unbelievable.
Yep.
It's the
I'm not
loudest
trying to change
stadium
your
in the
view.
NFL.
I'm just.
No, I know.
I'll take the Chiefs here, Ryan, if you want Texans.
Okay.
Because,
I'm not. I'm gonna stick with the Texans. You want the Chiefs?
Yeah, I'll take the Chiefs here.
Okay. I'm not confident in it. I'm not. And I might have to
I
wait
wanna
for
know
like
what Jake
injury
thinks-
reports.
I want to know what Jake thinks the Chiefs, just for the
Well, mainly opposite pick, just because of Ryan. The Chiefs, usually don't cover big spreads, but they've been looking hot. I think they're itching to play, man. I think they
Yeah,
want to go out here and just
Oh, yeah.
fucking play.
that's what I
Yeah.
think.
And just literally fuck
Win this
people up.
one, get out of here. Maybe even try to score a lot of touchdowns. Maybe even rest half a quarter at the end of the game. That'd be nice.
Get the backup some reps, because that whoever they're playing next week, it's gonna be the Ravens or the Bills.
Yep.
It's gonna be a rough game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just take the Chiefs here and just they're probably ready to get out the gate.
Yep.
All right. So this one, I don't know if you've seen the Instagram reels of like the black guy crying and it says, "Did to your mouth, bet money line commies," and just slide that shit in, gang. So those are pretty popular around my reel page at the moment. I don't know if you guys are getting them.
Nope.
Can I just say real fast, when I looked at Costing Stocks and read that, I was like, yeah, I need Jake to host this, because I don't know what the fuck that means.
Did to your mouth, bet money line commies, and then this other guy responded and said, "Just slide that shit in, gang," because he ain't doing it. So yeah, 8.5. Oh, it updated to 9.5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
1 second. I just looked ahead to the next game, Jake, and what you titled it.
What did he title that? I can't read that.
You'll hear.
You'll hear it.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
that's
obviously, I'm taking the lines here. Big spread. Jane looks good. But our defense played like fucking amazing. And we're rested. We got a lot of people back. I think Montgomery will be back as well. And Matt, I don't mean to intrude on your money moves, but something to chew on. Jahmyr Gibbs over rushing.
Okay. All right.
Commies suck. Defense sucks.
They do.
Not much to say. I don't know if they can keep up with the Lions. Dakota, how you feeling?
I'll be honest with you. I'm also feeling the Lions. I think as good as Jaden has shown his rookie year, it's starting to get real. It's different going against Baker, who has experience underneath his belt, and I think if the Bucks had their complete team, it would have been a different story here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all what ifs, but they barely beat the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks are anywhere close to the Lions.
Right.
The Bucks beat the Lions.
Hold on though, but that's week 2. This is week
That's
20
fair.
now.
And Dan Campbell, he likes to do this crazy shit, and I know the Commanders are probably preparing for that, but he's probably going to pull something out of his ass that we haven't seen before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I trust right now in the Lions. I think they need to show it this year. So
Okay.
I'm going with the Lions here.
Especially with the coordinators looking to get poached. Matty B, what are you thinking?
Yeah, real quick, I just want to say my Matt Money Moves, I hit all 3 of mine last week that I told everyone to bet. Just want to put that out there. So now on the show, I am 4-0 with Matt Money Moves.
Hey, we should
So-
add that
Wow.
on here real fast. Let's add.
Yeah, we need to add that
let's
to a thing.
Let's add it right here real fast. I'll delete that. And I'll just merge all this.
Look at you being a pro at this, Ryan. You must
Yeah.
do this for
Yeah.
work or something.
I know. What an officer. What an Army officer right there.
Matt's money moves. What's the money move this week, real fast, Matt?
I'm gonna do a Lamar Jackson anytime touchdown versus the Bills
Lamar
defense.
Jackson.
No, I'll do one better. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen anytime touchdown.
Ooh.
Oh, parlay.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen anytime touchdown.
Yep.
Hey, viewers at home, hit that.
That means they have to
But
run
put
it in,
$1,000 on
Yes.
that right now.
Run or receive. Yep.
right? Or receive, right? Okay.
All right, sorry. Back to you, Matt.
No, you're good.
back
I think Lions win this. Actually, I don't think it's gonna be close. Lions are just too potent on offense, and they're starting to get healthy as well on the defensive side of the ball. And even though the commies can score, 25 points, Lions can literally just score fucking 40 points and still have a whole quarter to play.
Yep.
And that's what concerns me about a team that has bad defense. Because commies do have a bad defense. I just think that the Lions are going to take full advantage of that.
And Ray Boy.
Yeah.
You don't want to do opposites on this game.
No, I want to. I just can't. I just can't. The spread's big, yeah, whatever. But like 10 points is nothing to the Lions. They can blow out these
Yeah.
commies. As much as I would like it to be a close game,
Yeah.
I don't think it will be. I'm sure the commies will somehow figure out a way to score 20 points. But at that point, the Lions are already at 50 somehow, and
Right.
so as much as I want to, I really hope it's a close game. Jaden Daniels
Yeah.
is a fucking dog. It's just, I don't think it's going to happen. And if it does, this will
enough.
be an insane upset. Like, not just cover,
Yeah.
but win the game. Like, oh my God. To walk
Yeah.
into Detroit and beat the Lions?
Yeah.
That would,
Yep.
that's, wow.
It just doesn't seem possible.
Yeah.
I just like I think it's just going to be like a big running game. I think especially if Montgomery's healthy, I think their rushing defense is ranked like third. Yeah, Dakota.
Oh, I was gonna just say before we go on to the next game, I would like to say something.
Okay. Yeah, I think their rushing defense is like ranked like 30th or something like that. So I think we're just gonna bully the fuck out of them with Montgomery and Gibbs.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be bad.
Ground and pound.
Yeah. Okay. Dakota, what you got?
Okay, now hear me out, guys. And Matt, this is mostly what you say about this. We are both picking. So far, we both picked the same teams. Now, I got a proposal to make.
No.
How about we pick the same teams up into the Super Bowl?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Whoa, hey, what was
that
Would
means-
you guys
whoa,
would you guys
whoa,
find that
whoa.
interesting? Would that be fun and interesting?
But then what
No.
happens if you both like the same team in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I kind of mentioned this to Matt yesterday, I think, or maybe it was Sunday.
Sunday.
Because you weren't on yesterday. It's something to think about. I don't know,
That's
because
not
we're
fair.
both
What
the
if it's
same.
Lions versus Texans? Then what are you gonna do? Who's gonna pick the Texans? Exactly.
I'm willing. If
Fucking
it's
nobody.
that, I'm willing to go opposite.
Wow.
What if it's
For-
minus 20?
Minus 20 for the
Texans?
Yeah.
Texans or minus 20 for the Lions?
For the Lions.
Either.
Minus 20 for the Lions into the Super Bowl. I'm picking
Yeah,
the Texans.
you'll give up third place for that.
Unless Matt wants to fucking pick the Texans, I'll go with the Lions.
You'll give up third place for that.
I think it would be interesting. But
That's
again,
gay. That's
okay.
gay.
Jake, you said it. Matt, what do you think?
I would say if it happens, it happens more so than I'll purposely
Okay,
do it.
I'm cool
Yes,
with that. Then.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just. We have 7 games. Like
I
why?
was just saying.
Speaking of that, Ryan, if you scroll to the right, I put a little fun fact.
Yes.
Rankings. Ranking fun facts. Ryan and Jake are locked into a minimum of the second seed since there is 7 games left. Last week, since you guys were 13 behind or something, 12, there were still 13 games remaining, so it was possible. But I'm 8 games in front of you guys. So Ryan and Jake locked into a minimum of second. Matt and Dakota locked into a maximum of third overall. So just some seedings updates there. All right. So next game we have Darnold Destroyers, parentheses, Lions did it first, though. I don't know if that's actually true. I don't remember the fucking schedule. I just wrote that down because I'm a Lions fan. Versus Mr. A.J. Brown, the English professor. Dakota, you're a Saquon lover. Go.
I'm going with the Eagles here.
Hey, real quick, spread is 6.5 now, not 5.5.
Whoa.
Jeez, man. These have updated.
I'm going with the Eagles here regardless. I hope if the Chiefs don't win the Super Bowl, the Eagles do. I want Saquon to get a ring. Now, the only thing that scares me is Jalen, and after the discussion we had, A.J. Brown as well. But I got to go with the Eagles here.
Fair enough. Ryan, what are you thinking?
Man, I was not impressed with the Eagles last week. If Jordan Love had just played semi-competent football, they should have won that game.
Yeah.
Eagles played great defense, for sure they did. But the Packers' defense was awesome as well.
Yep.
And Jalen Hurts, me personally, I think he's an average quarterback at best. I don't think he's in the elite tier or above average tier. I think he's just average.
Yeah.
Is he above average?
I mean, here and there, like, he can lead you on a game-winning drive. I just don't, like, I wouldn't put him in that Burrow, Lamar.
I don't know if he's top 10.
Yeah, I don't.
That's why I said that's why I think above average. Average would be 16, 15, 16. I think he's between 11 and 14.
But I mean,
Well, if you're talking about like competent quarterbacks, like I'm not counting Mac Jones in any type of NFL fucking
Competent
rankings.
quarterbacks.
I mean, I'm more inclined to lump him in with like Geno Smith. Like, yeah, he can
Whoa.
tush push for
Whoa.
he can tush push, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you need like if it's 4th and 20 and you need a fucking throw here
Yeah.
to get the first down just to even keep the drive going, like, I don't believe in him in that situation. Tush push, whatever. Everybody can do that. Eagles have just figured out how to do it every single time without failure. And these Rams, holy fuck, they are getting hot at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard for me to pick against the Rams here. 6.5 points is a lot. I'm going with the Rams here. Now, I will say, I believe these teams played each other earlier, I'm pretty sure, this year, and the Eagles smoked them. Like, Saquon, where is it here?
Yeah,
Yes, they did.
they demolished
Yeah.
them.
And that's
Here it is.
in LA. In LA.
Yeah. In LA, Saquon
yeah.
had like 300 yards or some shit like that.
Total yards. He did.
Yeah.
301.
Yeah. I mean, so that's something to think about. But I mean, after last week's game, I believe Sean McVay, he's a fucking amazing coach. I don't know what the hell, like we talked about earlier, is going on the sideline with the Eagles. I have to take the Rams here. I'm taking them as underdogs on the road.
Hey, real quick,
fair.
can you go back to that previous game of them? It's an important question I have. Did Puka play in that game? He did.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if he was healthy.
He had 117 yards receiving.
And man, no difference.
Yep. And look at this. The Rams fumbled the ball 4 times.
Good
Like-
defense.
The Eagles'
Yeah, I'm
defense
kind
is
of,
pretty fucking legit, dude.
I'm kind of in the boat with Ryan here, where I want to pick the Rams, and I'd sprinkle the money line on this game too, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna pick Eagles here and just go opposite of you, and just see what happens. That's to Matt.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Matty B, what you got?
Unfortunately, I see I'm in between you and Ryan in terms of like mentality. Oh, 6.5 is so fucking much versus these.
Dude, I will
teams.
say I do not want to go against the fucking Rams in the NFC Conference Championship. Hell, fucking no, dude. I'd rather go against the Eagles.
Man.
I'm gonna go pick. I'll pick the Eagles, but this might be a last minute switch. I don't know.
Okay.
The problem is Rams didn't impress me in the second half versus the Vikings once they had the massive
I think they
lead.
just stopped trying.
Was it that, or did they just get figured out on defense by Brian Flores and the Vikings defense? I see both. I'm not saying you're not wrong. It's just really concerning that they didn't move the ball at all, like at fucking all.
And also, we got to consider that one of the Rams' tutties was a defensive.
Yeah, it was.
It was
Yeah.
a fumble 6. So
And that's not to take away from the. It's tough because I think Vikings or the Eagles defense have enough to carry them beyond 6.5. And the last time they played, Saquon literally went for 300 yards of total offense. The fuck, like, what's gonna change?
and he
It's not
wants to
like-
win games. He doesn't care about fucking how many times he gets the ball. He just wants to win.
Yeah.
Well,
So he'll
unfortunately, I
do
think
whatever
they
it
have
takes
give
to
him the
win.
ball.
Yeah,
They're going to have to,
yeah.
of course. But like, he wants to win, so he's going to do what he needs to do to win.
All right,
I'm
Ryan,
gonna
you're
pick
starting
the-
with the sneaky
I'll
right
pick the-
now until Matt changes his mind.
Yeah, I'll pick the Eagles for now.
I got 2
You
sneakies.
gonna sleep on it.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
you're okay. Oh
sneaky.
yeah, you get the Texans as well.
Yep.
All right, and a final game, playoff home underdog. Imagine, could it be me? Sheesh.
Ryan's gotta start this
Ryan,
one off.
you are a pseudo Lamar fan.
Yep.
How are we feeling?
Look.
This line flipped,
I-
right? It was
It
minus
did.
1.5 bills.
Yeah.
Correct.
First off, let me say, I'm taking the fucking Ravens! Yeah!
Oh
Let's
my
go!
God!
What a surprise.
Let's
What
go!
a surprise.
Let's go! I'm taking the Ravens right out of the gate. But
I my poor Bill
let-
shirt.
let me say this. I feel so bad for the losing quarterback in this game.
Yeah.
Yep.
They are going to get dragged through the mud by everybody.
Yep.
I don't.
Well,
it
it matters
doesn't-
how they play.
That's true, but I can already see it now. It's gonna be ever since Josh Allen lost in the AFC Championship game, he can't get back
Right.
there. Lamar, when he got the jitters again, and now he can't do it. But at the same time, Lamar, he will fucking. Hey, I'm not throwing well, just give it to Henry, and he'll fucking run over everybody. Hey, Josh Allen, I don't care if it's 1 versus 11 out there and it's just me versus all 11 defenders. I'll fucking truck defensive linemen and linebackers. This game should be fucking amazing. I feel so bad for whoever loses this game. I wish this was the AFC Championship game. Man, because this is going to hang over their head for the rest of their career. It's like, look, hey, you didn't get it done. You didn't make it back to the championship game. Look at what you did last year, blah, blah, blah. I feel so bad for the loser already, but I'm going with the Ravens
Man.
here. I think their offense is just completely unstoppable.
Yeah.
And if one team can beat them, it's going to be the Chiefs, just because Chiefs are going to do Chiefs things, and they'll somehow fucking win the game. Yeah, I'll take them on the road here, minus 1.5, but
Yeah.
damn.
Definitely sucks for the losing quarterback, but great matchup for the fans.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fucking. I guess I'll take second here. I'll take the Bills dog home. Yep, pretty much just going opposite of Ryan. I'll take a dog home, especially like when you get fucking Bills home game underdogs. I'll take that any day of the week. Matty B.
To me, this is an easy one. Give me the Ravens all day long.
Wow.
Easy.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I say
Ooh.
easy as in just how I feel about it. I'm not saying the Bills are a good team, and Superman can't put his cape on. I just think that Superman might forget his cape at home. Maybe he'll forget to take the glasses
But he's
off.
at home,
Right.
so it's hard to forget something when you're at home.
No, he's gonna leave in the
Well-
house. I think he might
Okay.
leave the glasses on. I think this might be a Clark Kent game and not a Superman game. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
That's Superman. Okay, never mind. Jake got me. I got baited. I got baited hard.
That's good.
Sorry, Matt. Didn't mean to cut you off.
No, get a little tag team there. That was good. I like it. And I think this might be a little kryptonite, left Luther tech with Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. And right now, I just like picking the team that is more fun to watch, and I think that is the Ravens.
Fair enough. Dakota, you have a chance here to go opposites with a home
Yeah.
Bills underdog. You don't
Here's
get many of those.
here's my thing. I'm going with the Bills, but
Oh!
Oh,
my thing is I actually think that the Bills are scarier than the
Okay.
Ravens when it comes to playing the Chiefs.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think the Bills
Yeah.
are the Chiefs' kryptonite, and I think the Chiefs are the Ravens' kryptonite.
I agree with that.
Ah, little
Um,
triangle
so-
of kryptonites here.
So I do hope that the Ravens end up winning, but
I was not
Just
expecting you to pick the Bills.
by
I'll be
one?
honest.
I do kind of hope that happens. Man, this is rough. Because each team, whoever wins is going to be rough for the Chiefs. But I think
this is
the
a
Bills-
hot
the-
divisional round.
But there's something about Josh Allen and the Chiefs. Like,
Yeah.
I
Which
think
I agree
there's more
with.
of a rivalry there than it is with, like, Burrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So-
This might be a better game than the AFC Championship.
It probably
I mean-
will be. I don't know, man. But I'm
And
I
going
was
with the
not
Bills for
expecting
now.
you to pick the Bills. I'm not expecting that at all.
This is a rematch, also, by the way, from earlier this year.
Yep.
The Ravens beat the brakes off of them, I believe. Yeah, here it is.
Nope.
Ravens
Is that
beat them
35 to
35 to
10?
10.
Ooh. Okay, but this is pre-engagement also.
That's true.
It was. But this is before they knew how to use Derrick. Oh, Derrick Henry wins for 199.
This was
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
yeah. James Cook didn't do anything either.
Hmm.
What the fuck?
Who was
Again, I'm
home?
telling you, Superman's gonna
Ravens.
leave his cape at home.
Hmm.
This could
It's
be a
gonna be a
switch.
fun
I don't
one.
know, but my heart's telling me the Bills right now.
Is this Sunday or Monday?
This is Sunday.
Sunday.
Nice.
Yep, only Saturday and Sunday
right.
this week.
What time's the Sunday
Well,
games?
Probably 4 and 8.
Yeah, probably.
8:20 is the start time for Ravens Bills, so 7:20 our time, Matt.
Okay.
All
Oh,
right,
that's
well,
okay.
to
Mondays are Donza. I don't work Monday.
President's Day?
Yep.
Nice. Ryan, you get that off?
And then we got
Yep.
No, wait, it's MLK Day, right? Or something?
MLK
Yeah,
Day.
MLK
Yeah. It just happens to
Mm.
be that he gets inaugurated too.
Wait,
All
hold
right,
on. Before we
oh,
recap,
yeah.
Jake, let's do
Oh,
our
yeah.
let's do questions.
Oh.
Okay.
Who will have the most receiving yards this weekend, Matty B?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Can you scroll up real quick? So
Oh, yeah, let's see
it?
the games again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Here, let me pull it up here on the right
Okay,
side so you
yeah.
can see it there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll zoom in.
Oh, that's a good
Thank you.
question.
That's a good
I already know my answer.
I have an
Okay.
answer in mind.
Dakota, who do you want, Dakota?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Puka
Fuck.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
That's
because,
what I was
like,
Oh, shit.
I mean,
Go ahead.
who are the Ravens gonna throw to consistently? Who are the Bills gonna throw to consistently? And like all these other teams, the Rams, you got Puka, man. Like,
Okay, I'll miss it. I'll be funzy over here, and I'll go AJ Brown.
ooh,
Okay.
okay.
I'll mix it up.
I was thinking Puka as well. I'll mix it up as well, and I'll go.
Got
I'll
AJ Brown incorrectly.
go Shacker.
Really? Not JMO?
You know, J-Mo's good on the yak, and I think we're gonna run the fuck out of the Commanders
Right.
defense.
Yeah, I agree.
so
And also,
I'll go
like,
Shacker.
the thing is, the Lions, they just have a lot of weapons. So like, he has so many
True.
opportunities to throw it to
Yeah.
anybody. It's gonna be spread pretty evenly, I think.
Ryan, are you gonna go with Scary Terry?
No, I'm going with Amon Ra. I'm going
Oh.
with Amon Ra. I think the Lions are gonna air it out. Yeah, they have the ground and pound, but I think they air it out. Maybe Amon Ra comes alive, has a little 100-yard game or some shit like that.
Okay.
Or a few tutties. Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
Amon Ra here. All right,
Next
who-
one's easy. Henry. Next. Henry. Henry.
Whoa.
Whoa,
What about
whoa.
Saquon?
No, I just think Henry.
I was thinking the same thing too, Matt, just because. I don't know. No, I'll go with Saquon here.
Barkley.
I go Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Ooh, I
I'm
like that one
also
too.
going Gibbs,
I like that.
which is kind of
Okay.
weird because
Big
I'm
fan.
taking Amon-Ra to have the.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna air it out, but then I'm
Line's about to
taking
go
Gibbs.
off on the Commanders. Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, does this mean Ryan wants to switch his pick then as well?
I'm on the Lions.
Oh, okay.
All right. Which QB will have the most passing yards?
Oh, I'm gonna go with Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Stafford.
Stafford. I'm also going Stafford.
I'm
Okay.
also going
Same
Mahomes.
wavelength.
Mahomes. Which player will score the most touchdowns? Not counting QB throwing touchdowns,
Yeah.
but
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, I'll go Saquon. I think Lamar. I think Lamar gets 2.
Lamar rushing.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll mix it up. Be funsies.
I know who I'm going with.
Actually, I'll change my mind.
Okay.
Gibbs. Give me Gibbs.
All right.
Ooh.
Dakota, who do you want?
Give me Kelsey.
I thought about that
Kelsey.
one.
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
about that one.
1E, by the way.
I'll
20?
go Hurts.
1E.
Oh, Hurts is a good one.
Hurts. That's a good. Yeah.
Yep. Tush push.
I'm gonna go Henry. I'll go
Yep.
Henry.
Yep.
I think I'll have 2, potentially 3. All right. Will there be a kick /
No.
punt return for? Okay, Matt says no.
I'm gonna go no. Just statistically speaking.
Kick / punt return for a touchdown.
Dude, you just gotta think like in the Ravens Bills game.
Yo.
Yeah.
Something. I'll fucking say yes. I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
was
fine.
leaning yes too because of that game.
I was gonna say yes too, just because I think something wild's gonna happen this weekend.
Will there be a safety?
Will there be
Ooh.
a safety?
I'll say
Yeah.
yes for this one.
Oh, okay.
I'll go no on this one. I think these teams are too good.
I'm gonna say no also. Dakota.
I'm gonna say yes, but I think I'm gonna call out who's gonna be on. It's gonna be on the Commanders.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
I think it's on Stroud. I was gonna say Stroud
Oh, that's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a good one too.
because
Yeah.
it should have happened last week.
Fair. Will there be a pick 6
Yes.
this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. It'll be the Lions, Commanders, or Chiefs, Texans. It'll be
Yep,
the
Chiefs,
Lions or
Texans.
Chiefs getting a pick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll be one of those
Going
two.
yes too. Yes for all of us there.
I think it might be the Eagles.
I'm or for the most touchdowns.
No, for the pick 6.
Oh,
Last question here. Who will throw the most touchdowns?
fuck.
I'm gonna go
Stafford.
Allen.
I'm gonna go
Allen.
the retard.
Goff?
Yep.
Hey, that's how you know I'm for real when I think he's a fucking idiot when I know exactly who Matt's talking about.
I was
wait.
blank for a second. I was, who's he talking about? Give me
Wait,
Stafford.
Stafford. Do I have these? Wait, Matt, you want to?
I'm on Allen.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell Matt here. I'm gonna go with Goff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All
Fair
right.
enough.
And these
Hey,
don't
real quick.
count for
Hey, I know
this.
we gotta do the recap. I thought we were gonna do the awards this week. Or we're waiting for the next week now.
So I looked it up. The awards are not announced till February 6th, the week before the Super Bowl.
okay.
Or the 3 days before
That's
the
a
Super
Friday
Bowl.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, so we'll do them either next week or we can do a special Cox and Stocks because they have that week grace period. We can do a special
Right.
episode maybe, but
Okay.
we'll figure that out. But yeah,
wanna make sure.
We'll do it in the future.
All
right.
We'll do a recap here. All right. The Stroud Boys versus the Commander-in-Chief. We have everyone on the Chiefs besides Ryan on the Texans. DTO Mouth Bet Moneyline Comedies. Just slide that shit in, gang. We're all on the Lions. Donald Destroyer's line did this first. I don't know if that's true. Don't fact check me. Versus Mr. AJ Brown, the English professor. We're all on the Eagles besides Ryan's his second sneaky pick of the week. And then playoff home underdog. Imagine could have been Chiefs. We are different here. And Matt and Ryan on the dirty Baltimore Ravens. And Jake and Dakota on the Bills. And that is divisional round of Cock and Stocks.
Woo! Woo!